What's up, guys? It's Lympy here, bringing you a little bit of a different episode here. I'm going to bring you a Minecraft advice episode. This is actually on my single-player vanilla world, so everything here is done in vanilla. So if that's what you're trying to achieve, do some stuff in vanilla. That's exactly what we're getting at today, and what we're talking about is what to eat. And you can see I'm a bit hungry right now. And what am I eating? It's pumpkin pie. Now, pumpkin pie is by far the best food to eat in Vanilla 1.8. It is so cheap if you know what you're doing. It's so very cheap to use and eat, and you should always be using them. So what we're talking about here is this monstrosity that I've got. Now let's go up and have a look. This is the source of my food. Let's go up this little illustrative ladder. Now, this is more than just the farms I'm going to talk about, but this is all you need for making pumpkin pie. So in here, I've got a villager running around. He's a farmer villager, and he's mining potatoes. So all of this is in here is potatoes. And what he does is he comes here and throws the potato. See where that green carpet is? There's actually a villager up there. He tries to pass the potatoes onto that villager, but he misses, and it goes to this water stream, and it flows down to some chests down below. So I've got this potato villager, and you can see he's working away. And let's just go to up the top. I have wheat, and this level, I believe it's this level, is my carrot farmer. So I've got the exact same thing here. It's doing carrots. So you can make these in any shape you want. I've made quite a big one on my server, but basically you can make whatever size you want, so long as it's not too big. You don't want to make it too big. But he stays within distance of the villager, who's, again, there's another villager up there. And I also have a wheat level. My wheat level is currently broken, as you can probably tell, but I need to fix that. That actually makes bread. That's a bread level, but it's broken, and I'm not really interested in bread, as I say. And you can see how it's backed up. It's backed up really badly, and that's because it's all full. And I tend to put the spares in here, so let's just do that. We'll chuck some of the spares in here. Carrots in there. Potatoes in the bottom one. I seem to be lagging just a little bit right now. Just been building a sheep farm, and I think my sheep farm's lagging, so I need to have a look. Which is why I actually have wheat in my inventory, because as you can tell, I don't eat. Alright, so we'll just clear out some of that. I might take some of the carrots with me, and we'll head down into my main base. So pumpkin pie is a recipe, right? And it's not made with carrots and potatoes. That's not its base recipe. So why is that all I need? It's because we're in 1.8, and we have something else in 1.8, which is villagers. So I use villagers to create them, and I've also got this little villager trader area in here, and you can see I have villagers. Now the two that I'm interested in is this guy, a farmer, an actual farmer villager, because he does potatoes and he does carrots. So we can trade some carrots with him, some emeralds. Just as a bit of an example. Dunsky. Now he's locked up, but we can also then trade those emeralds for pumpkin pie. Now I like to have two of these so that they regularly unlock each other. It really comes in handy, because you can see what happens is they lock out pretty after it goes. And I will probably need to do some more trading with them, so I could trade for some bread or just something to unlock them. more. But these are the same 2 villagers I've had right from the beginning. You can see this guy's already unlocked. Oh, excuse me. He's already unlocked from the other guy's trading. So it's really, really handy to know. And I can then, I normally do 4 at a time. 4, 5 will do. And you can see I can get some pumpkin pie as well as a whole bunch of emeralds. So it serves 2 purposes. It gets me emeralds and pumpkin pie. Well, basically never-ending food. And pumpkin pie saturation is so much better than pretty much everything else. I mean, we're looking at stuff like rabbit stew, which doesn't stack, or you're looking at golden carrots, which this farm will also work for, but you've got to have a gold farm, which I do have on this server, but it's I have to travel to the nether for that. And this, I don't have to travel far at all, as you see. I just had it up above, and you can design it so that the villager trading center is even closer, but I normally have it too close. But you can see the amount of food that I have gathered from those farms is incredible. I have so much food. It is astronomical. And we can go have a look at my pumpkin pie. And my pumpkin pie chest is over here. And you can see I've got an extraordinary. So just by occasionally doing some maintenance, moving those down to here, occasionally taking those over and doing some trading with the villagers. It also helps me get to levels doing that, which is great, and I can end up getting an enormous amount of food. So I see a lot of videos about how to make different cookers, different breeders for cows, sheep, chickens, all that sort of thing. But honestly, this is the best thing you can build. The saturation is higher than steak. It's higher than pork. It's better than everything. It's seriously, it's a god food. It is such a god food. I don't understand why you would eat anything else. And you can see these are all my food chests. We can have a look at my steak. I don't have that much steak because I don't really eat it. Even though I have got an automated cooker, I just don't use it. Pork I never use. The sheep I never use. So mutton I think it's called. Yeah, so fish I never use either. So yeah, I've got pretty much everything. Yeah, I've got rabbit, chicken, but I just don't use it because I don't need it. I've got the best food in the game. Occasionally, if I'm doing something special, I will use my golden carrots because I do have a gold farm, but it's not my everyday food. So anyway, guys, I hope this helped. Really, really look into designing something like this. I recommend always 2 farmer villages. 2 farmer villages down here. You're also going to need 2 up the top, and then 2 normal villagers. So you need to build an infinite villager breeder as well nearby. I have one up the top that feeds both those farms. So thanks for watching. It's not a start game food strategy, but it should always be your goal within the game to have something similar to this. Okay, thanks guys. I will see you next time. This has been my Lymptopia server, vanilla survival. I'm Lympy, and see you later.